recording now. Hey everybody, so this is Jerry Dart team, and wanted to make an introduction here real quick. We are at 4410 Josefita Road, just outside Deming. We're in Luna County, and so Jerry's going to talk to us. We're going to do a little walk and talk. I'm going to just take some film, and Jerry's going to tell us everything he knows about it. And you're going to like Jerry. He's kind of like me, you know. You're going to hear the whole story and the truth, and that's what I love about this. So, so we're going to just start right now and start talking about the place. Okay?
This is the south. That's the back side of the Florida mountains. On the other side of the mountain is Deming. So we're on the quiet side. But as you pan towards the house, your 10 acres actually goes from here to the west.
Okay. Very good. So out to the west from where we are right now, I'm going to kind of stick my finger out. Here's your house, and then we're going west this direction here, and the 10 acres goes that direction.
So the mountain directly behind the house is what they call Rockhound State Park. It's an actual state park. And a lot of folks that get into doing rock hounding, they come to this area. This is a pretty well retirement area in Deming. Okay. Not a lot of excitement, but it's pretty quiet. That's what we like.
Absolutely. I think that's what we're looking for. Okay. So we're just going to stroll up a little bit here. I think we'll stroll on into the property now. Jerry will talk to the owners before we go indoors. We're okay to take a little video as we're on the exterior, and then we'll proceed from there. Okay? Here we go.
All right.
You want to
pull over there?
Okay. Okay, now back behind me here, this property across the road from the subject property, okay, is a horse ranch for boarding horses and etc. This is owned by the same folks that own the property we're looking at today, and so just wanted to kind of give you a view of that. And so here we are. This is the horse ranch area right across the road, and the home right here. Power comes into the property right here, and then there's a gas meter right up here. So you have natural gas out here, and you have electricity.
That's very rare.
Yeah, tell us about that. Let me get on your other side here. Okay, tell us about the gas.
We actually live about 5 miles east of here, and we're on propane. So to have natural gas at this property is a big plus, big benefit. Propane's very expensive, so that's a big plus in this area.
Okay, very good. And so the natural gas is with who provides the natural gas for us?
New Mexico Gas.
New Mexico Gas provides the gas, and the electricity is?
This one here is either P&M or Columbus. I think it's Columbus, but I'm on P&M, but it kind of moves around. So
okay.
Either one's good.
All right, so you got two electrical companies out here. So you have electricity, you got natural gas, and we are on septic here, right?
We are, yes, sir.
What can you tell me anything about the septic system here? You know, the age, the system, etc.
The age of it, I've got it in the paperwork. I don't have it with me today.
Okay.
But in New Mexico, as far as septic goes, they have to be inspected by the state, and that is on the seller.
Okay.
And it also has to be pumped, so you'll have a brand new clean tank, not brand new, clean tank,
right?
Fresh tank. Typically, you're looking at 5 to 7 years, depending on how many folks are living in the house.
Okay.
To pump it. So.
Okay.
But it is done by the state. The inspection's done by the state. It isn't just somebody out there.
Okay.
But you will know it's been inspected by the state when you buy the property.
Okay, real good. And then I wanted to ask you, and we'll get out there and we'll just kind of walk around and talk too. In fact, if you want to head out, we can kind of head out towards where the well is, and maybe you can start telling me about the water well, what you know about it, depth, and gallons per minute.
Actually, that she might have that information. I
Okay.
don't have it. Typically, out here, the buyers do the well inspection. That way, they get whichever company they want.
Okay.
If she's got that information, we're more than happy to give it to you, though.
Okay, real good. And you have a line, because I don't know anybody out here in Deming yet.
Oh yeah.
You have a line on some folks. And how about home inspectors?
We've got a great one that comes out of Silver City. He's
Okay.
very good. If there's a problem, he'll find it.
Right. Inspectors have a tendency to do that, don't they?
You know what? That's their job.
Yeah,
That's what you pay them to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is kind of an area with the hot tub
Okay.
covered.
Yeah.
Basically, this is pretty private. I like the trees. You're kind of back here on your own.
Right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They're still in the process of doing some cleanup, so I don't mind some of their stuff. But
Yeah, and so that's how it is, and folks typically understand. Particularly, in fact, I took some video of a very nice estate here last week, and they were, the pictures they took for the listing was wonderful. I went out there to take video for some folks out of state, and they're moving out.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But what I like to do, Jerry, is I like to give my clients an opportunity to see as if they're walking through it themselves.
For sure.
Because listing photos you don't always see as much.
Right.
But we're not looking at a brand new home either.
No.
And so this is just something that your job and my job. This is how we understand, help our buyers to understand these things, right?
We want it to be as real as possible.
Right.
We don't like surprises.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I love it. Okay.
We'll go back by if you want to go kind of do the barns, I'm going to go see if we can get inside real quick.
You take me around like I'm... Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and I'll walk around and just shoot around.
I'm going to grab them real quick.
Excellent.
Make sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Jerry. Okay, guys. So on the listing detail, it says it has five-car garage. And so what we have here is we've got this area here, RV parking. You could use that for, etc. if you needed. And you've got this detached building over here with 3 bays, and so there you have that. Okay, so again, there's your storage there, and I'm just going to kind of move around here. Back behind me here, we can see, they got the chemicals out here that tanks that they would use for their farming operations and so on. But I want to turn this around. I want to show you a lot of cool stuff. I mean, this property has all kinds of nice trees. Really kind of gives you some seclusion and some space, privacy. Okay, so you got 10 acres, and so here we are back out. There's my car at the street. You can see that's where we parked. Got this nice gravel driveway all put in. There's your hot tub. Here's your little storage shed we have here, and then we have the garage and the shed here, covered parking as well. So as I mentioned, we have 10 acres here, or well, excuse me, 9 point, well, let me look that up, 9.18 acres, I believe. We'll check with Jerry. He's talking to the owner, see if we can take some video inside as well. So this property goes right on back this corner, okay, and so you won't be able to see it in this video, but here's a gate right through here. Got some irrigation pipe out here as well, and got all these trees back at this area here. So this is kind of the homestead area, but if I can zoom in, and hopefully there's a staked survey. I think that's going to be important. We'll have to order one if there isn't one recent available. Staked corners is important when you're buying some land. All right, so you can see that fence line right out there. And so I cannot see the fence at the end of the property, but where we're standing right now is probably about a third of it at this fence here. And these are the kind of the views out the backside. So I'm going to continue around here and see if we can catch back up with Jerry, see if we can get inside here and take a look shortly and get a look at the inside. It specifically states that this green C-train container does not convey, of course, that is not something that comes with the property. Okay, and we got a little A-frame there. So a lot of this stuff will be taken out of here, obviously. We've got a chicken pen over here, a little chicken coop. So if you guys want to have chickens, you can do so. So what's the verdict, Chief?
We're going to go in. They're still doing some painting.
Yep.
They're painting the entire inside of the house.
Okay.
She was a little nervous, and I said, if you're nervous, you don't have to.
That's right.
She said, I want them to see the house. So there's some items there from working. It is what it is, but what you know is they're painting.
Right.
So,
okay. Very good.
one thing I can tell you here while we're talking, covered awning stays. The green, that doesn't stay.
Right.
Container. This shop has a pit in it in case you want to do some work on your vehicles.
Okay.
Most farm and ranch places, I mean, that's a big plus.
Yeah.
For working on your vehicles. The 3-stall garage barn next to it.
Yeah.
They've ordered 3 brand new garage doors for it, so those are going to be installed.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
All these items they'll be cleaning up. This is from years of farming, and you collect stuff, so
Yeah,
anybody that's out on the farm understands probably.
Absolutely.
But you need that stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You never know when you're going to need that one thing you got rid of.
Yep.
And if you've
That's
got it,
fact.
you're in good shape.
One of the first things we did, we built a 70-foot-long chicken cage because we give a lot of eggs out to folks that
Hey,
don't have enough
speaking
to
of
eat.
chicken cage, can we go
Yeah, go
around this part of the property? Let's kind of go back here now. Is there any landmark of such that they might be able to see somewhat in this video that would be the back of the property?
It's a ways back there.
It is.
If you can see that fence, you won't see it in the video.
Yeah.
Let's see.
True.
We can walk clear back there if you want.
Well,
10 acres.
10 acres. Okay.
It's,
Let me get your hand in there.
so
Let you kind of point.
if you follow this fence line out,
Yeah.
you can kind of see where there's a cross brace. I don't know if
Okay.
the camera's picking it up,
Right.
but it'll run straight across. It's just a big rectangle.
Okay.
Well, 10 acres.
10 acres. And so this property I'm looking at right over here. Let's see if I can get my finger up in there. So you got that white house right there, white building. Is that just the other side of the property, you think?
That's probably. It's hard to gauge from here.
Right. It's out there.
10 acres are if you're not used to acreage, it's hard to explain 10
Yeah,
acres.
it is.
We're on 80,
Yeah.
and ours are 240s, so it's pretty easy to understand.
Right.
10 acres is still quite a bit of land, actually.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So what about this this iron structure out here? Is that something that they plan to leave or take?
Well, I'm sure
They
they'll
leave-
take it out.
Take it out of here?
If the folks want it. I'm not sure if they used it as a drag. I'm not sure what it
Okay.
was for, but
Yeah.
sometimes you drag it to
Right.
pull weeds.
Right.
And
okay.
if they don't want it, I'm sure they'll cut it up. Get
Okay.
it out.
All right. Very good. Good to know.
This will be cleaned up now. So
Yeah.
I gotta have irrigation pipe. I need some myself.
Yeah. As far as growing anything out here, if they wanted to grow.
Sure. That area up in there, I know they had it for gardens at one
Okay.
point. There is this does not have irrigation rights
Okay.
as far as water. But what you do have here is 3 acre feet per acre.
Okay.
That's a lot of water
That's a
for
lot of water.
domestic.
And this is a domestic well here.
It is a
There's
domestic.
not an ag well, also just a domestic well.
I don't believe this has animal rights for water. I do, and I think it's something you can get added.
Okay.
But I don't believe this one does. But you can have horses, cows. I mean, you wouldn't want a ton of cows out here
Right.
because there's not enough land. But
Right.
we run 30 cows. We have the ag for the horse watering stuff, and I don't think that's an issue. It's just if you're going to plant.
Okay.
They don't.
But if you wanted a couple of horses,
Oh,
couple
for sure.
couple steer, you
Yep.
know,
Yes, sir.
you're good to go. Or
Yep.
you know, you can buy some
I
good
honestly-
steer meat from Jerry.
Yes, sir. We have the best meat in New Mexico.
My buddy down in Vado might argue with you about that, but I think the two of you are a lot alike, and I know how he feeds them.
Yep.
And he's also no hormones and
Yep.
that sort of thing. So I think that's good quality meat.
They call our house the Hilton for cows.
Okay.
So they get whatever they want.
Right on. Cool. So chicken coop. There you go. They're probably gonna want to take their chickens right across the street over to the other property or something, huh?
You know, they might be involved. If they want chickens, they might leave them for them.
Okay. So
If
what
not, I
Jerry
got
just
lots
said
of-
is, you know, you always got to, you know, talk about these things. But
Yep.
you know, if you guys want chickens, and they may consider, you know, leaving you some chickens or something. So we can talk about all that. It's a possibility. Everything's possible.
If not, the other realtor, myself, I
Yeah.
give you some chickens. We got
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
So Jerry's got some chickens. Okay. and here's the coop to keep them in.
Yep, for sure.
All right. Sounds good. So where's your water well at?
The well on this property, let's see. I think it's in this shed, but I'll
Okay.
find it.
And yeah, so we'll see if we can get. We definitely would get some information at some point. She may not have it now, we said, but as far as the depth and
Oh, yeah. I can look that up on
gallons per
county.
minute, all that.
Do we want to show them the
Sure.
little shops?
Yeah, let's look at the shop while we're here.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Okay.
find out exactly where
Okay. All right, so Jerry's going to go check and find out exactly where the well is, just so we can give you some orientation here. And here's your garage. All right. So we have permission to kind of look around. We'll see if I can get. Okay. So you can see, got washer and dryer around here, and here's the house here, and here's your laundry. Got a panel there. Looks like we got a freezer up in here. Don't know whether that conveys or not, but that's why I like taking this video. We can walk and talk and figure that kind of thing out, and then we can always find out whether they are what appliances are going to leave, etc. And so basically, one car unit here. I see a garage door opening unit, and there are two more units there.
These are going to be put on new.
Now Jerry's going to work on opening up this this other part of the garage shed here, and we were just talking about the fact that these buildings all have metal roofs, which is always good, and the house. So metal roof is a good thing, you know, when you get some hail and so on, you have less chance of things getting damaged.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Morning, sir.
How you doing today?
Good, and you?
Doing good. Enjoying
Good.
the beautiful weather.
Yes, sir. Well, we got a young gentleman's going to open up that door for us real quick. There's your pit. Okay. See if we can just for fun, get down here a little ways. So, don't know if you can see this, guys, but you've got a pit down here, which is pretty darn awesome when it comes to wanting to work on a piece of equipment, whether it's a car or a tractor, whatever. You can roll right up in there and work on your equipment from down below. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a peek in here. So Here's the other. There's two doors here, and these are being taken care of and repaired, replaced. Replaced. So new doors for this building here, and so you got a lot of room in here. So got a car over there. You got room for two cars here. You can put two cars over there, one over the pit. So lot of room in here. Okay, where we headed, Jerry?
This is the well.
Okay.
Pressure pot. She said her well's at 160 feet, but I'll verify that.
160 feet approximately. We'll verify.
Good water pressure.
Okay.
She said I think the tank is 2 years old.
Okay. So, let's turn the mic around. We think the tank may be 2 years old, and good water pressure. And this is your well. So there's your tank. I got my light on. Yeah. All right. So this your well house, and so you got a lot of insulation and so on, protect it from freezing and so on. So there you are. We'll figure out all the detail on that, and then of course, you know, with a property like this, there will be a septic tank certification. It's required by the state, as Jerry mentioned earlier, and the well will also be tested and make sure everything's what it should be for you. Okay, go ahead.
So basically what they've done, they've painted the outside exterior of the house. They've done a lot of work, cleaned up the patio, just done it up pretty nice. They've been here for a long time, so they just wanted to make it a little nicer.
Yeah.
Your power comes in right there.
Okay.
That's your meter.
There's your meter.
Like I said, the metal roof, that's a big plus. We don't really see a lot of hail here.
Right. Okay.
This area, we see very rarely snow.
Okay.
Maybe 2 to 3 times a year. We're in the monsoon season. You can tell it's a little bit wet.
Yeah.
We don't usually get a ton of rain, but we like it because we need it for the cows.
Absolutely.
Just we can walk around the house.
Okay. Let's do it. And when we get to the other side, we can talk about the air conditioning unit a little bit. From a distance, looks like it's you know, not a real old unit.
You can show them the crawl space.
All right,
got
folks.
a metal door on it.
There we go. Got a metal door here that for the crawl space, and I'm going to just kind of let you get a peek. There is crawl space underneath where you can get under there. There's electrical, etc. Access to whatever you need. Okay, let me turn this off for a second. Okay.
I got my 45 in the car.
Yeah. I just had to stop for here. Let me. So, you know, I want you to understand a little something about New Mexico. It's not California. It's not Washington. You know, we're open carry here, and I'm actually licensed to conceal carry, and that's for personal protection for me, my family, and anybody else that needs it. That's the way we are here, and it's part of being a free American. Okay, so I just wanted to take a minute and check, just make sure nobody's uncomfortable, and that's why we paused for a moment ago. So here we go. We're moving forward. You know what, guys? I'm just going to take a second. We don't have a lot of time, but this in the front yard right here. We got this little bunny. He's just kind of hanging out with us. Okay. All right, Jerry. Take me on, man. Tell me all about it.
Well, basically, I mean, it is a manufactured home, but it's in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Some people, I don't mind the manufactured homes,
Right.
because I know they're built to a standard. They have to be in the factory. So
Yeah.
this one's in real good shape for its age. It's in real good shape. You can tell they've taken care of it over the years.
Right.
The inside, you'll see they're painting. I mean, but that's what they're doing. They're getting ready to move, and they're actually going to go out of the state eventually, but they'll be moving across the street.
And I understand this is a Palm Harbor, 1993. I had mentioned to my clients earlier, I think, or I'll send them some pictures, but back in 2002, we had 2 acres, and we had a triple wide that we did a project with a Palm Harbor, and I got to tell you, absolutely high quality. I love the place. So I don't know about 93. This is a little different, a little bit older, but I have a lot of confidence in
Sure.
Palm Harbor Homes. Now, one thing that I have read about recently, because there was some discussion about as far as manufactured homes and appreciation.
They're going up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I agree. I'm glad to hear you say that, because I had to check it, because I didn't believe that a manufactured home, newer models, depreciate like an automobile or a trailer. It's not the same thing.
No, it's not happening.
No.
If they're permanently set like this is, as permanent property, I see very little between the appreciation, especially on acreage. As far as values, they're coming in because they're here. This was built in '93 and it's in good shape.
Yes.
So they are appreciating. We have a manufacturer right here in Deming. They gave me all the numbers. I've actually bought a couple, placed them on properties and sold them.
Okay.
Done real well. I don't think it's. I think people just didn't understand. That
I think
it's a home.
it's one of those things that people are kind of beginning to come around.
Yep.
But the thing is, with a manufactured home, it may not appreciate as quickly because of a certain stigma in the mind of certain buyers, perhaps, than a stick-built home. However, they do appreciate, and the land, God's good green earth here, always, ultimately
Will appreciate.
is going to appreciate. So it's on the land, so I don't think depreciation is something to fear like it once was, especially in the 70s and older, when manufactured homes were mobile
trailers.
homes.
Those are trailers.
And trailers, yeah.
That's not a trailer. So.
Different ball game. All right, so we're going to check this place out, folks. Take me on, Jerry. Let me see if I got any. I think my shoes are clean, so.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Front porch kind of area,
Yes,
wrought
sir.
iron. Just kind of keep some of the animals if you have. The main thing you're going to see here is rabbits.
Yeah.
We see deer off the mountain once in a while.
Okay.
There's coyotes, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the country, but
Yeah.
we don't see them as much because we have dogs. So
Right.
our dogs run them off.
Okay.
We're used to big coyotes in Colorado.
Yeah.
These coyotes look like miniatures.
Yeah.
They're pretty small.
Like freaking kit fox.
Yeah, they're not. I thought it was a fox first
Yeah.
time I seen one, but
Yeah, I'll be darned.
we're used to big coyotes up there.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's check this out. We're gonna go around the corner here, folks. We're gonna look at the. This would be the north side of the house, and there's your air conditioning unit.
Yep.
And it is central forced air.
It is. Yes, sir.
Is it dual pack for the heat, or is that a separate furnace for the heat?
Be a separate furnace. This
Okay.
is just your cooling unit.
Okay.
Condenser.
There's your condenser for your air conditioner. And so when they have a home inspection, they always look at all those things. Do you know how old this is and what kind of refrigerant it is? Is it a
How old the
R22 or?
The AC is 6 years old.
So
Okay.
it might not be R22.
So it's not going to be a
But
Freon, yeah.
your inspector will
Yeah.
let you know that.
We'll get that inspected as well. Okay. Hi, folks.
How are you?
I really appreciate you letting me video for my clients.
Oh yeah, you gotta give me the hat though.
Oh, you know what? We make a deal. I might make my wife buy me a new one, and but I don't know. This is pretty small. It's six and 7/8.
They're pretty.
I got skinny little head.
Well,
Do you explain that
I
we're
got
still?
a fat head. It would
Okay.
look like what's his name?
Jewish beanie.
He's got one on
The one with the bonnet.
Oh, yeah.
Nice porch.
Wouldn't look just right, my man. Yeah, beautiful porch here, and nice sitting area. Come out here, and so in the afternoon, you get a little sun out here. In the morning, great place to have your coffee. And
That's your view.
okay, yeah, check out this view, folks. Okay, there's your spa. And what's the name of those mountains again, Jerry?
The Floridas.
Floridas. And right on the side, is there some fluorite out there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's a fluorite mine up there.
There's fluorite mine out there. Okay, you hear that, Paul? You and me got a trip. We're going to go find us some rocks out at the Rockhound State Park.
Yep.
Right over the other side there. Okay, so we're going to go inside and look around. Thanks,
Go
guys.
right ahead and throw in the belt buckle.
Oh, you know what? My wife had that made for me when we first got married 31 years ago. She'd kill me. I want to stay married. You can't have my belt buckle. Okay. All right, Jerry. Here we go.
Where all the lights are.
So,
Here's your heating and air or your unit,
okay.
the heater.
All right. There's our heater, and it's also through the vents.
Yes.
Central.
Forced.
Okay.
Yep.
Central forced air. And so as we come in this back door here, this is where we have our furnace. And you could actually have your laundry in here as opposed to out in the garage shed out there where they are now. You do have the hookups here, okay? So that's something you could do. And keep in mind, as we've discussed already, you know, they're doing some painting. They're working on the house here. So, you know, what you see is not exactly what it's going to be when we're all done here. Right, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll call this bedroom 1. And so bedroom 1 is you come in from the back door, you make a left-hand turn. Okay, and as you can see, they're working on the painting. Okay, here's a view out this window here to the north. All right. We got probably a single hanging closet right up in there. Simple deal there.
Bedroom 2.
Okay, bedroom number 2. So, just to the east of bedroom 1. And so, what we have here is your basic shelf and pole, single hang closet in here. Okay, and again, view to the north out that window. So, we're just going to move on. Keeping in mind, painting and cleaning up is being done as we speak.
And they're moving out.
And they're moving out. So here's the bathroom. And so you have a single sink in here. And
This
commode.
is actually handicapped access.
Okay. See, now this would be real handy for an old fart like me, all right? So here you have a handicap seat built into the shower. And obviously you guys can do whatever you want, but it's the low ingress for the shower, and I just think that's a really good idea as we're all getting a little bit older. Okay, got a little linen closet right here off the bathroom area. Okay, and so we're going to go back now. We're headed kind of to the south, and we'll make a left. And so we have what do you call it, Jerry?
This would be like a den because the dining area is over there, but little
Okay.
fireplace, actual wood fireplace.
Okay. Wood burning fireplace. Is it gas powered or no? You just okay. Just straight up wood.
Yep.
All right.
More painting items.
All right. Now, like this, in this particular room here, your walls look like drywall, and
They are.
and you don't, it's not like some of the rooms where the walls are put together with a strip.
Yep.
You know, it's common in manufactured homes.
All drywall.
So all drywall in here, and the brick veneer. Okay, and fireplace. Okay, so now we'll call this living room.
Living room.
Okay, this is your
Dining
front
room.
entrance.
So it's open to the dining room to the living room.
Okay. Dining room, living room, open plan here. So you've got some space. This is a good sized room, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. Got some nice tile work down here.
They're gonna have this all scrubbed and
Yeah. Yeah, and that's cool. So they're working on, like I said, we're just going to keep saying it, but they're cleaning, they're painting, they're going to clean it up, scrub it up. It'll be nice. And so you do have this little pass through to the kitchen from the dining room, which is kind of cool. All right. Now, we're going to go take a look in this other. This would be your primary bedroom, okay? Yeah. So I got my light on, so this will help a little bit. I think, yeah, my light's on. And Jerry's going to see if we can turn on the light. There we go. So, what is that? Is that a king size or a queen?
looks like a queen to me.
Okay, so you got a queen size bed in here, and you got all this room around it. Okay, there's a lot of room in here. I don't think the largemouth bass is going to convey So you're probably not going to be, you'll have to go catch your own, Paul. All right? That's the way that goes. Okay, walk-in closet.
Oh, it's a pull.
Oh, you got it, Jerry?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Good, man. All right, so far we haven't bumped into each other, and I think we're working together pretty good. What do you say? All right, so here you go. You got a single hang. Now, I had told you guys I used to work for California Closets when we were looking at another house. This would be pretty simple if you need more room to put this into a double hang. There's plenty of space above, and give yourself some extra hang in here. And I definitely, you know, hey, look, I wouldn't go to California Closets or anybody like that. Fact is, what I would do is I would go over to the hardware store and pick up a system that I can do myself. Okay, it's not that hard. Okay, so the primary bathroom. Again, things are getting loaded up, getting moved. We've got the Roman style, I call it that anyway, large tub, all right? And the separate shower unit over here, okay? I personally am a big shower guy, so you know, showers is all really matters to me for the most part. Okay, so we're gonna roll on down here, and we're gonna go and take a look at the kitchen, Jerry. Yes, sir. Thanks, sir. All right. So here we are in the kitchen. Now, so living room, primary bedroom in this corner. Your other two bedrooms, bathroom over here, and your little den area here. So here we are in the hall. Here's your refrigerator. We're gonna walk into the kitchen. You got tile floors in here as well, tile countertops, okay? And your sink is right here. And from the sink, you got a view out the back here, and you got another window over there as well. So, this is your kitchen. Electric stove, is there gas to the stove?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so electric stove. Dishwasher here. Now you do have gas to the property as we discussed. So, you know, if you gotta have gas to cook with, you know, it's not that big a deal really. You could have that done because you do have gas here.
And you have a crawl space, so that's pretty easy.
Crawl space, you know, you can go from the gas meter or from another gas source, and in you go under the house, pop it in, you know, and have a plumber do it. I would never recommend doing it yourself, although I would probably do it myself. Shame on me. And where's the water heater? Right here, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
Maybe. They painted it.
oh, okay, so the water heater's in
that'll
there.
be checked by your
And the home inspector will check that and make sure everything's cool. So anyway, guys. All right. So guys, here we are. We've kind of looked at everything. We've talked about the well. We've talked about septic. We haven't looked at septic, but that's going to be inspected by the state, you know, so it's certified and pumped. So it'll be pumped and certified. And the well will be tested. We'll get a home inspector out here. We'll check everything out and figure out, you know, what's good, what needs to be discussed, and what you guys are happy with. So we're going to talk about this real fast. When I get back to town, I'll get this video together to you right away. We need to talk and see what you guys think. Although the market has changed, rates are going to be going up. So I know you guys don't want to waste any time on finding a property, but homes are still selling pretty darn fast. So this is a great property. I think you should consider. We'll talk about what the value is shortly. Yeah, drive off the road. All right, guys. So I'm leaving the property now. Had a good long conversation with Jerry, the listing broker. Once you get a chance, once you look at this video, I really think you're going to like it. I think it's a good opportunity in a lot of ways. Not sure how it's going to appraise out, but I do know there's two appraisers here in the Deming area, and one used to be a senator for New Mexico, I guess, and he's specializes, you know, in VA. So hopefully that would turn out good. the folks are painting, really nice people that own this place. They're so friendly. They are they're in the process. They're doing some painting, and they're going to clean up after they're done painting. So, you know, you got to forgive the condition of the place. They're getting ready to move. They're getting out of here. Not out of town, but out of that house. They own the horse ranch across the road and some other property as well. But so the thing is, I really think this is a good opportunity. It's close enough to town, and at my age, I kind of like to be close enough that I don't have to take a helicopter if something happens health-wise. You know, it's kind of a good idea to not be way out in the middle of nowhere in that regard. Nice land, nice level land. House is in good shape. It's going to be even better when they get done painting and cleaning this place up. So, if you want to make an offer on this, we probably want to move pretty quick. I don't want anybody else to get it if you guys like it. So I'm on my way back to Las Cruces now. I'm probably not going to shoot any more video. I got a call this morning after I got here, and a gas company is supposed to turn on the gas at the house we're in escrow on for Janice and I's house, and so we can have some things tested. And so they have to have somebody there, and the listing broker's not around. He's out of town. So I'm racing over that way, so hopefully I can meet the gas man, get the gas turned on, and we can move forward on that one. So anyway, I will talk to you soon. Appreciate you guys. Oh, there goes mountain quail right across the street. Cool.